Hello and welcome to today's episode of TSARP. I'm your host, Andrew Weir, and today our co-hosts are Sam and Steven.
Wow, Sam, it's the second day of school.
Wow.
Yeah, so today is the second day of school for Hauppauge, as Steven said, and I think for some people it's the first day, correct? Am I right? I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think a lot of people, and I said this yesterday, a lot of people actually started last week, which luckily that was not us. But yeah, so if you started today, hopefully you had a good day of school, and we got a bunch of tech and coding news to go over today. To kick it off, I guess we can go over to the KidOYO news. So we got a few stuff to talk about. One, the new Python IDE beta is in the Hauppauge community. Now, I was actually there for when this happened, but I'll let you guys kind of get a sneak peek, even if you're not in Hauppauge. But yeah, so I didn't know this about how it all works and how you get apps and stuff in a community, but it actually works. Like, the teacher can just click install and then boom, you have that app, and it's actually almost instant. But yeah, so now the Python IDE beta is here. And you can fully use it all the way in here. You just click it and you have all your stuff, all your stuff, and it's right there. So that's cool. So if you're in dark mode, you can also get it there, but you don't have to click over on dark mode, because sometimes that's just a lot of work.
I'm very lazy.
Yeah.
Me too.
The second piece of news, and this one's actually cool, and I don't know why I didn't think of this, but now Dev opened a thread on KidOYO where you can put the game jams or game jam ideas you have, right? So obviously for the summer we were running the game jams and we came up with all the themes, but now the participants actually participating in the game jams can suggest ideas. So that's really cool. I'm excited to kind of see what people have, because we came up with, I don't know, how many did we have? 8 or 9 game jams. One, two, three. Yeah, so we had 9. So we came up with 9 different ideas. And obviously after a little while, you kind of keep thinking on the same, categories, and it's great to have other people's ideas. So that will be exciting to see what people come up with.
Yeah.
Also, there is no coding club. It's gone. It just escaped out of nowhere. Not really out of nowhere. Mr. Farrar all gave us the warning. If this was hackathon season, I probably shouldn't be showing this. But this is what our coding club Google Classroom looks like for people that aren't in Hauppauge, and it's gone. Just gone. It got archived, and Mr. Farrar said that was going to happen, but then he never reinstated it, so we have no Coding Club Google Classroom, hopefully at some point. But anyone that does go to Hauppauge and, of course, wants to be a part of the Coding Club, you can, of course, go on KidOYO. You can always code there, and once a new Google Classroom gets created, we will all let not on here, because actually I don't think you could join anyway, but that would be bad if you could, so we will not mention any codes on the podcast, because that again could
totally do that.
That would go really bad. So we won't mention it here.
I think that'd go great, actually.
Oh yeah, I think you're right, Sam. We'll just have everyone from TSARP join the community, and it'll be a really fun community. What if we make a TSARP Google Classroom? Why don't we do that? That would be funny. So that's a notice to all the Hauppauge people, the Hauppaugers listening.
I'm one of them.
I think we all are.
Haupaugians.
Also,
I'd hope we're all Haupaugians.
I hope so. Any imposters in here? We also got some other just general tech news today. Actually not apparently, this always happens. New iPhone coming out soon, iPhone 15. We're already getting beta releases for iOS 17, right? Steven, aren't you on that?
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. I have to check. I forgot.
Yeah. Anyone can get on the beta. Of course, there's some private betas, and then there's the public betas, and then there's the regular releases. But everyone can get on the public betas as long as you have an iPhone. And, new iPhone coming out soon. So That's the iPhone 15. Who knew, the day the original came out, I bet no one would have thought they were getting to 15. No, probably someone thought. So yeah.
Actually, one guy did.
One guy was like, there's gonna be 15 iPhones. We'll say the same thing when the 16th comes out. So that's cool. I'm excited. Probably should get an upgrade on my phone. And we'll all let you know on the day it comes out all the really cool features. So you guys know, maybe it's not good. Maybe we shouldn't get it. Who knows? The other thing is that the Starship from SpaceX, we have a very broad topic range on here. We go from everywhere from GimKit to then space. But the SpaceX, Elon Musk's space exploration company, is now releasing or working on and getting ready to launch their Starship into orbit pretty soon. They tried it, I don't know, what was that, June, May? And it blew up. So. That was pretty bad. We talked about that on the podcast. I made a really, really lame joke looking back at it, but my joke was it was the most powerful rocket ever that has ever been launched, and the most powerful rocket that's ever been blown to bits. And yeah, so hopefully that we don't get to say that again, because hopefully it actually goes into orbit and doesn't blow up. But I guess we have to wait, I think everyone's hoping it doesn't blow up, but it's space and rocketry, and it's difficult. How about the TSARP? Our whole background, our whole idea is space at this point. Everything we do is space themed. I think we should get a rocket. We should all go on it, and we should all have a trip in space. We should do a TSARP from Space Edition, because
Andrew.
That's what I was just about to say.
Yeah.
What if it blows up?
Okay, Sam. Well, hopefully it won't. We don't know for sure, but it could. But that's kind of like the risks of going to space. Maybe that's our. I actually don't think I ever put that Q&A in the description yesterday, but I was telling you guys about how Q&As work on Spotify. I'm thinking today's is, would you want to go to space? And probably most people will say no because they don't want to die, but I would say yes, and Stevens will say yes.
What if we do TSARP from space?
I said that.
That's what we just
my
said.
idea. Stole my idea.
No, but really, really far away.
Oh, like from the sun? Like another galaxy?
Yeah, like from the sun.
How will we get back?
So a while away.
Yeah.
Well, we won't. But that's gonna be the fun part.
No, Sam. Bad idea. The other thing, the final KidOYO news to wrap up today is stuff. Just literally, oh no, I think we're going back to the original TSARP episodes here. No, not just stuff. I meant good things happening in the future, because we said yesterday, nothing happened on the first day, but Dev commented, don't worry, best year ever, just ahead. So, we gotta wait. Sometimes the best things in life you just gotta wait for. So I'm looking forward to what they have to offer in the future. I think that we're gonna get a lot of really cool features. I talked about some of the rumored ones yesterday. Stuff like, of course, more updates to the Python 3, a lot of AI stuff. Of course, we got the hackathons. A ton of updates could probably be going there. Student mentor program updates. Just a ton of stuff like that. So hopefully, he said best year ever just ahead. So all those updates should be waiting for us down the line. And of course, if you guys have any ideas for the game jams, make sure to put it in the game jam thread now on CodeLI.
Yeah.
And if you're not a part of KidOYO, you're just listening to this, the link to join KidOYO, get the passport, the KidOYO passport, is in the description. We never ended up doing an episode about the passport and about what it gets you. We talked about that for a week, and we're like, don't worry guys, we're gonna do it. We never did it, and I can't really promise one, but maybe we'll do one at some point. Who knows? Anyway, thank you all for watching, and don't forget to not like and not subscribe, because people don't like it when you tell them to do things, so I told them to do the opposite. And you can catch us live every day at 4:30 every weekday, or if you miss it, you can watch it on all the podcasting platforms and on YouTube after the fact. So thank you all for watching, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Hi, guys.
Hey.